Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. Today we're gonna be doing some air filter maintenance on the Honda Grom. Let's get into it. All right guys, so some basic tools you're gonna need to do this is some contact cleaner, a Phillips screwdriver, a pick, or a small screwdriver, whichever one you prefer or have. Then we also have some basic tools, a number 5 hex key. We also have a Phillips socket, or you're gonna need a stubby Phillips screwdriver. And then our basic stuff with safety glasses and some latex gloves. This is gonna be the same process for 22 to 24. In 25 to current, they did an update on this plastic piece here. So it will be different, so make sure you know your model year before going into this step. So first what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our H5 hex key and we need to remove these 3 bolts here. All right, now that we've got our bolts removed, we're gonna remove these little plastic pieces here. So I have my little pick, and you wanna be really gentle and just pry these out. For the next step, we're gonna have to use a stubby screwdriver, or we have this cool socket that has an adapter to a Phillips. And the reason being is they don't give you enough room to get a full-size screwdriver in there. All right, so the next thing we're gonna do is pull this panel off. So you wanna be just really gentle, just back, and there's gonna be a couple pop rivets. All right, so our air box is actually behind this plastic piece. So we're gonna go ahead and move this hose out of the way and remove 3 screws that will allow us to pull this just out far enough to pop the air box cover off. Now the air box cover does have 4 screws holding it together. So we're gonna go ahead and get those removed. All right, now that everything's loosened and the bolts are removed, we can go ahead and pull this plastic piece back and then slide the air box cover out. And that will show you your air filter. All right, so there's a rubber seal here on the inside of this cover. You just want to inspect that and make sure that it's making a full seal. Also inspect to see if it's cracked or broken in any way. This one looks good, so we'll go ahead and reuse that. And use some contact cleaner and a clean rag and just wipe out that air box. Make sure that we get any dust out that might have got sucked through. Then I'm also gonna wipe off the air box cover as well. All right, now we're gonna take our new air filter and then we're gonna go ahead and place it in the airbox cover, make sure everything's lined up properly. And then we're gonna go ahead and pull those pieces back and install it onto the airbox. Then we're gonna go ahead and install the fastener screws for the airbox cover. Now we're gonna install our 3 plastic cover screws. And then reinstall your vent hose. All right, we're gonna go ahead and reinstall our plastic cover. So just remember the placement of these fittings. These 2 are gonna just push right in, and then there is a hook at the top. All right, while we're here on this side, we're gonna go ahead and re-put in our fasteners here. So I'm gonna take these washers and I'll just press them in with my finger. Then you'll take your number 5 hex. And I like to start everything finger tight just to make sure you don't cross thread anything. And we're gonna go ahead and install these screws. And again, these just need to be snug. All right guys, so there you have it. The manual recommends you change an air filter every 12,000 miles. Now that's quite a bit, especially if you go off-road or you're playing where it's in a dusty conditions. So always be mindful of that and change it more frequently than not. That's my recommendation. Remember, orders over $75 ship free. And I'm Michael. Thanks for watching.